What's up, everybody? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of thecreditrepairshop.com. This is going to be a hard video for me to get through. And my personality, if you've watched my videos, I believe that I go over and above. I've been told, I won't just go off of what I think. I've been told that I go over and above to try to explain to people, to be like a mentor to people, to try to help people. And I'd like to thank everybody who's a subscriber to my channel. Everybody. But my granny who passed away when I was in the military, when I was 18 years old, she told me, she said, Stevie, that's what they all call me Stevie. She said, at some point, you're not going to care, and you're going to just say what has to be said. And the difference is that when I say stuff, I'll say things, in a nice way, to try to, I don't want to get a person all in an uproar, because I don't need to be sitting there trying to apologize to people. But I saw a video on YouTube, and it made me, it was just like, made me go back to when I was a child in the 70s, and what I saw with how people were destroying themselves with drugs, how our community was being destroyed in the 80s, how our communities were going downhill, and in the 90s. And I just remember, and when I saw that video, and I didn't watch it, I just saw the thumbnail, and then but I knew what it was all about. And it was about telling people to be scammers with their credit. Like, to just be, and the guy had their face covered. And what came to my mind was, number one, YouTube pushed a video that talks of telling people from our community to be scammers. And then you got other videos, mine and other people who are sharing with people ideas of of creating wealth the right way, paying down debt, repairing their credit, stuff like that. Not scamming, not all of these things, which I'm going to talk about in this video. And this is why I think it flashed in front of me, is because back in the 70s and 80s, neighborhoods were destroyed by dope dealers who push poison into our community. Today, it's not crack on the corner. It's scammers on YouTube pushing fake credit hacks. And YouTube is the vessel. Is YouTube the vessel? Just like, the drug dealer was bringing the drugs into our community. They were getting it from somewhere. And then people made their own decisions, and a lot of people made the wrong decision, but they ended up using those drugs. But what I want to make this video about is the vessel. Is how do they get into the community? And this vessel right here, which is crazy because they might tear down my YouTube channel for saying this, but is YouTube actually, in a sense, the same type of vessel that was destroying our community? And my feelings is that it's not, but if a video could have that many views, thousands of views in one day, that teaches our community to be scammers, that glorifies it, to be scammers, to do all of these crazy things, and then and they control the algorithm, they control all of that. Don't be fooled. I used to own an app. It was called Raw News USA. That app got merged with another app company, but I could write the algorithm. If I said, make this creator on my app the number one creator on the app, it could make it the number one creator on. They would be the number one creator on the app. I told the programmers how I wanted the algorithm to be written. And because of that background of what I learned doing that, from doing that, I learned that whoever controls the algorithm, just like they used to say in the music business, they can make or break you. And is YouTube the vessel right now? Is it being utilized the same way that drugs were being brought onto our street and it devastated our community? It devastated other people's communities too, but it particularly devastated the African American, black, however you want to say it, community. And there was the vessel was, some people believe it was brought in all these different ways. I'm not here to debate that. What I'm here to state is that I do not understand, and maybe you, my audience, can help me understand. Why would YouTube promote an individual who is masked up, covered their face, and they're telling people to scam the system? To scam the system. This is how you get away with scamming the system. As if that is something that, number one, should be promoted here on this platform, and then number two, to glorify it with a black individual, with a black man in there telling people to do that. See, this is what people need to understand. Credit is not just a number on your report. It's your passport to opportunity. It decides if you can buy a car, a house, start a business, get a job, get a promotion. Without strong credit, doors will close. With strong credit, doors will open, period. And if people have people going down this road of being a scammer and they're tearing up their credit, what will they ever be able to build for themselves and their family in the future? But here's the problem. People get desperate to build their lives and they start listening to the wrong voices. Just like the drugs promised an escape but brought destruction to our community, these so-called credit gurus, credit whatever gurus, are promoting shortcut scams and illegal tactics that will ruin your future. These influencers don't care about you. All they care about is clicks and taking your money. They push schemes like CPNs. Yes, I said it. They push these fake trade line scams, and they misrepresent how to repair your credit. They misrepresent stuff about child support. They misrepresent stuff about credit cards. They misrepresent stuff about collections. They misrepresent stuff about lawsuits. They sell a fantasy, and I guess that's why so many people buy in on it. But the truth is, the feds are watching. And I remember people would watch my video and say, he must be with the feds. And that person who made that comment, that was years ago. And you see that I'm still standing right here with the community, with all communities. Banks are watching. And when people who do these scams and schemes get caught, those influencers won't be there to bail them out. Just like the dope dealers in the 70s and the 80s, when they got locked up, there was nobody there to help anybody. Think about it. YouTube is the corner, the new corner. Instead of hustlers hanging outside, they're hustling online. They use algorithms instead of street corners. And instead of selling drugs, they sell you broken promises and try to destroy your future. The vessel has changed, but the damage is the same. Families lose their homes. They lose their cars. They get sued. Their lives collapse. All because of bad advice dressed up as success. The truth is, building credit takes time, discipline, and knowledge. It's not sexy and it's not instant, but it is real. you can dispute errors legally on your credit report, regardless of what anybody tells you, but you got to do it the right way. And you can also add positive lines of credit on your credit report the right way. You can manage your money and show the banks that you're trustworthy so you can get access to more credit. And when you do things the right way, you get long-lasting results, not just fast money that turns into a lifetime of pain. So here's my question to you. Are you going to listen to the hustlers who treat you like a customer for their scams? Or are you ready to build credit, fix your credit, and do everything the right way so you can have freedom for life? If you're interested in repairing your credit, visit thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video What Makes Us Different so you can see my 8-point validation process and my 2-phase settlement process. We repair your credit from A to Z. Listen again what I just said. 8-point validation process and 2-phase settlement process. Your credit repair process could need settlement to finish out your credit repair process. If you need your credit reports and scores, go to the website the3scores.com to grab your TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian credit reports and all 3 scores. If you have debt collectors coming after you early in the game before they sue you, grab my 3-pack of letters. Link is below this video. I do ask for a donation on those. They're absolutely free. Or you can go to Summons Master and get an exclusive certified debt validation letter for only $27. If you're getting sued by debt collectors, go to summonsmaster.com, where you can get a fully formatted response to every allegation in your summons and a defense to potentially win your case. Thank you for your time. Please subscribe to the channel and post your questions and comments. This is Stephen A. Williams, President and Founder of thecreditrepairshop.com.